Hey everyone, welcome back to the Wheel of Horror. We're up to episode 24, so we'll have a special little episode for episode 25. But no new suggestions, let's just spin the wheel and see what we're gonna get. And it is gonna be Evil Dead. So, thank you Christian for the suggestion, and let's get to the review. The Evil Dead was released in 1981 and was directed by Sam Raimi. It stars Bruce Campbell and is about a group of college students who go for a fun night away to a cabin in the woods. There they find the Necronomicon and unknowingly awaken the dead. So if you've never seen this movie before, stop this review and watch it, because this is a classic horror movie. It is very funny. It's on Netflix and I think it's on Amazon Prime. It could be on some other places, but this is definitely a watch before you watch this review. So, pause this video, watch the movie, and come back. Okay, so now that you've watched this movie, it is fantastic. It is so funny. It is so great at showing horror and all of that. It's just everything that you want in a horror movie. Now, there is some cons with it, which, like I always say, every movie has it. But this one, I kind of want to get out of the way first, because I personally don't really find it as a con. And that's how corny the movie is. You definitely feel how outdated it is now, because the budget was like $350,000 at the time. We're in 2020 now. It's definitely outdated and it's pretty corny, and the effects aren't as great as it was back then. Some of the makeup isn't as great as it was. But man, this movie is still enjoyable today, and there's so many great qualities to it. I mean, the camera work is fantastic. There's so many different shots that are so much fun and just so tense. I mean, the one that I think of is that opening shot where it just lingers and goes through like the woods and the lake. I love that shot when he's in the cabin locking all the doors and you see the camera just going after him as he's doing all of this. The ending shot, which I won't spoil, which is very good. I mean, the camera work is fantastic. You could say like some of the shots are a little blurry, but other than that, I mean, the camera work holds up very well. Another thing that holds up very well is the character of Ash, played by Bruce Campbell. I mean, he's the greatest part about the entire series. I mean, everyone knows how he just says, groovy. That was a really bad imitation of it, but if you've watched the movies, you just know. Groovy. Other than Ash just saying groovy, I mean, Bruce Campbell does a fantastic job portraying Ash, and just the physicality of this character, how he takes this beating and he doesn't have a stunt double apparently. I mean, he might. I've heard that he does like all of his stunts by himself in this movie, and man, does he get the brunt of half these things. I mean, he throws himself into like a closet, he falls downstairs, he's smacking other characters in the face. I mean, the physicality of his character is just so amazing to watch, and just great job, Bruce Campbell. You did a great job with this movie. My third and final pro with this movie, I feel like, is kind of related to its con, which is the fun nature of it. I mean, the corniness adds so much to the fun of this movie. And although it is kind of disgusting with all like the blood and guts and effects like that, I mean, it really is a fun film. And Sam Raimi, you could just feel the excitement that he had directing this movie. I mean, there's so many shots that it just feels like anyone could just like wake up, be like, I want to shoot a movie, go to their backyard and shoot a movie. I mean, that's how inspiring this film is and why so many people love it. And I absolutely love this film, and I'm just going to say right now, I'm going to give this movie a 9.75 out of 10. And like I've already said, of course I recommend it. Watch it. This is a short review, but I just really want you to watch this movie. If you didn't before and just decided to watch all of this, please watch this movie. Support it in any way you can. It's absolutely fantastic. So thank you everyone for watching, and thank you to Christian for recommending this movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And let's flash forward to the next review.